How are we doing, folks? Yeah, what are you gonna get it with the woody booze? And I mean use, because in Jersey we say, "Hey, how you's doing? How you's guys doing?" A lot of people don't get that. That's what calls me out every time if I use. I understand the actual meaning of the word. But in any case, I'm here in I don't know Elizabeth Cape Elizabeth. You're just seeing the rocky coast. I don't know if you can see it. It's lovely. It's very zen. Mike, if we can see that. Oh, there she goes, reaching way out into the Atlantic till like I don't know what's over there. Iceland next or something at this level. But yeah, I just wanted to go over some thoughts about yeah, sexuality that's raging, and it's a topic I never really broach on my videos. And I think I've formulated enough from what I've learned in my own life experience and from my otherworldly travels that sexuality is fluid, but not in the toxic sense. Yeah, they're talking about some toxic sludge that builds up the return of the living dead out of people. I'm talking about something more spiritual that causes homosexuality lifestyles and tendencies. And I guess I probably have never before this video have spoken so openly about my own sexuality, which is suppressed bisexuality, I suppose, but never active. I feel my very little experience with it turned me away almost right away. But not condemning it for anybody, but certainly if you want to walk a certain path, I found my walk with Jesus was just it was too much of a hindrance. I couldn't deny how God really intended us to live. Now, is there punishment, harsh punishment for homosexuals on the other side? I know there not to be. No, just visit any near-death experience from a homosexual person, and if you believe their experiences, which a lot of them correlate, which is tangible enough proof for me that there is another side, regardless of EVPs and video recordings of ghost people's experience throughout the vast ages of the human, race. Um, but in my own case, all I could do is speak mostly from my experience. At least I'll start with that and see if I can expand upon it. Is that I know I'm a very, very, largely reincarnated spirit. My spirit has its own, and as does yours, has its own um, conscious. Our conscious gets absorbed back up into it, and it gets become part of the whole. But it's greater than that, and it's by itself out there right now, either having a good job, navigating you through this more dense physical world, or it's not doing so well, as you can see in a lot of cases today. A lot of sick people walking around in so many ways. But but we know what's bringing that on. But in any case, homosexuality is bent for political use too, and that's another whole issue I won't espouse on a sponge with you too much on, but because I want to stay focused, and it's hard for me with the brain damage I suffer. But I know I suffer it like the wave. I'm surfing that wave, but it is more difficult to maintain even this much concentration for me. But in any case, in my condition, so I just always ask that you please take that into consideration when hearing me out on the subject. So in any case, yeah, I'm at a bunker hill. It's so tranquil and peaceful. Yeah, you hear the birds. This is a good place to let this, release this into the atmosphere. That I've shared, with very close people, close knit people, a handful. Yeah, only in very recent years, the last 5 years, of my, bisexual tendency, but that is not active, and hasn't been for many years. But But in any case, I can only speak from my own experience when I say my spirit has reincarnated so many times as men and as women that now the the veil between this human body and my spirit is so much less divided than is when you are newly born into this world as a human or whatever. You know, so, animals and insects do have spirits, and rocks. Everything's been proven to have spirit force. You know, more primitive states, obviously, um, but that's all spirit is doing is, you know, just spreading itself out to create this, you know, this and so many other, you know, realities. Whoa. but but I wanted to get more into, well, the left definitely, you know, pulled them in and got a lot of the lesbian LGBTQ, whatever the hell they are, tomorrow group. Um, the, you know, they got them transfixed on social justice engineering because they got them thinking they're a victim like everyone else, and they're not. There was a time maybe because yeah, natural communities, older communities, are more religious based, were shunning that, and as they should have. It'll never be a part of any most of the Judaic religions, and it never should be. You know, the Muslims given a free pass to hate on gays the most atrocious way on earth. Look into it, my friends. But they keep that away from you like so many other things. Um, Look into a fire, you know, in an oil refinery and off the coast of the Gulf right now. You don't even know about it, but this is what I mean. They're keeping so much away from us, and they're using our sexuality now. They're attacking it at all ends. It's all demonic. It's all you know, it's so blatant with the books out now, black and white, Santa Claus, male couple, you know, freaking child story time, child hour with drag time story time or whatever, drag queen story. It's insane right now. But you know, all we could do is hold the Bible, hold up the cross. Oh my goodness, my cross is out. Um, and I got this from some. I got to have this blessed yet, but I don't care who does it as long as it's genuinely. You know, they're just tapping in. They're built. They got the pulse on the source. You know, too many of us don't today. That's why we're walking around like zombies already. Oh wow, it'd be horrible if you know, zombie invasion happened, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, it's already happened. You know, quite a while ago. It's been in the slow making, not like a movie pace, but you know. Anyway, it's been very lovely speaking with you people. I hope I made sense in all my stoned out ramblings. But hey, I got a med card now, so it's official, and it does work for my PTSD anxiety. So, God bless you all. Love you all, and you know, let's just remember, you know, we are the gatekeepers and the gardeners of this planet, not the parasites. So let's be more the gardener and less the parasite. God bless. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early